was the Aquanet, there was whatever. I did gel on the sides, and then I found finally this one pump spray, and that stuff was just pure cement. And I remember being on the road and getting up the next day in the room, sitting up, and you go, oh, what the? And I was looking in the mirror, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need to do anything. Right? I'm like, that stuff's great.
How did you? What did you? How?
I remember the time we were in the Waffle House. The girl was like, how did you do that? And I'm like, can I get free waffles?
Yeah, no. Big double.
I love the Waffle House. Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, there you go. Best I could do.
I had big hair back then too.
Yes, it was the day of the hair.
Yeah, but your hair ruled, man. Your hair, Steve's hair ruled. It just.
You got a lot going on there. Look at that.
You're just way too cool. All right, which
what about
segues?
the guitar behind you? Were you saving that story?
Yeah, I was going to save that story for a little bit. We're going to probably get into the song. It's probably time to do another song. So we're going to do, speaking of when you're a rebel, from Romans 12:2, which is a great passage, all of Romans. And I love reading that, talking about really how we should live our lives and how we have different gifts. And this song was kind of taken from that. And when I first wrote it, back in 1985, I said, we can't talk about being a rebel. When I redefined the word rebel to be rebel against the world, and live for God. And that's what the song's about. Okay? You ready? Into it?
Yeah.
I'm not in 10. I never was in 10.
That's okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Somebody's going to be.
Okay, glad you are.
I'm good.
on the record.
You're right.
That one, yeah.
That's
Anyways, welcome.
That's actually our lounge.
Hey, by the way, I just want to show you guys a few things. Hey, here's one of the flyers. That a few of you guys are on.
Yeah,
Look at
from
that.
1985, and this is, we always had dance up there.
Right.
Big deal, dance.
Speaking of Rebel, there's Rebel Press.
Yeah, the Rebel
newsletter.
Press shows us making When You're a Rebel, I think, on here.
Look at that.
Right, inside of, it was Whitefield Studio, I believe, Whitefield Studio.
So some of these flyers are available in the Altar Boys Mike's Stuff package.
Mike's
And
pack rat
These
stuff.
were just things we had. You get a
Oh, the
sign.
lighthouse, I remember the
Yeah,
lighthouse.
I remember that. So
This
fun.
is the lighthouse, that's the Knott's Berry Farm.
So go check out the Kickstarter because there's a package in there where you
See
can
you. What kind of-
there's a package in there where you can
Oh,
get a
Madame
bunch of things.
Wong's. Oh, that's what Madame Wong. Look at the Common Bond. Madame Wong's. The Chuck was there. These are great. Thank you.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
I was going to say, in case you joined us late, we are here in support, or inviting you to support a Kickstarter for the Broken concert that happened in 2005. We want to try to get enough funds to put out DVD. No one's really making anything off this. This is all production costs. And we invite you to go to the Take Two Productions page and pledge something. And whether it's 10, 5, 50, everything helps out. If you can, we'd appreciate it. Don't feel obligated. There's a lot of great ministries. You're bouncing that thing around there. Come on. Don't touch it! Don't move! Bounce off! Alright, so we invite you to do that. And this is Steve Pannier, and I'm Mike Stan, and we're playing songs from the day and sharing a little bit about the concert and our things we remember about it. And I thought I'd bring out a friend of ours.
Yes, let's do it.
Ready?
Yeah.
Our friend right behind here,
I know.
Mr. Telecaster.
Exactly.
You know it, didn't you? Yeah. So this is people. I enjoy this. It's kind of the icon for the altar boys. This is my Telecaster from the day, and actually the story behind this. This week originally was owned by a gentleman by the name of Richie Furay. Richie Furay played in Buffalo Springfield, and yes he did. He played bass. Yeah, he did.
Burrito Brothers?
And Poco. So he owned this, and I prodded out of his cold hands. Well, basically, I was looking for a Telecaster, and Bugs at MRC said, I think Richie's got an extra one. And I said, well, let me see it. And opened the case, and went, oh, I want that. So I was able to get it, and I guess years later, Richie was looking for it.
And it's
Too
kind
late.
of a Frankenstein. This is a different neck.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
like 52, 50.
This is a 53. It had roses all over it, and I took steel wool and took off the roses.
I
Wasn't
like the roses.
Yeah, I probably could have kept it.
But yeah, it wasn't jiving with what we were doing.
No, it wasn't working. So I never forget at the Broken Reunion concert, I was backstage, probably tuning up or getting ready, and Jim Nicholson happened to be back there, and we were talking, and he's kind of looking over at my guitar, and he says, you know, my guitar's been used quite a bit, but that thing looks like it's been through a battle. He goes, man, that thing looks awesome. And so it was a guitar I used when I got it back in '85, and I used for all the Altar Boys concerts. I did have a white one, but sold it, or actually traded it.
We bought and sold many a good.
No,
piece
that
of
one I
gear.
should have kept.
I don't mind
So
trading
that was
it.
the Bowl. Remember Bowl? Yeah.
You gotta pick
I
us.
gotta pick it, sorry. Yeah, I know, I can't get it out. So we had the gut level painted on here. I still use it. I quit playing live so much with it because I dropped it 2 times. You know, I figured third time would be a charm and I would break it. And so for our last concert, we did 2006. This is called the Ashtray Bridge. Is that called the Ashtray Bridge?
Well, the thing that's fit
over
over the top of it.
Well, this
People
bridge.
use that.
I had an original different bridge.
Oh,
If you
you're
look at
right, you did.
If you had look at the front of the gut level music, I had a different bridge because it's a little lip. I always kind of played behind it. I was always afraid I was going to cut myself.
I did.
Hey,
All the time.
oh, here's the gut level music. So
Oh,
you
you're
can
right.
see. You can see the different, I mean, to you guitar geeks out there, like me. So it's a different kind of bridge in the back. Very different. This is
Is this
vintage.
the original?
Yeah, it's a
original
vintage,
one
yeah.
that
So
you
I was
got?
afraid. So for our last one, I figured I'd put it back to normal, and then lo and behold, at that 2006 show, I cut myself. cut my finger right here and just bled all over the place. So what a way to go out.
Yeah.
So just a little
I did too.
of information on
That's
this.
what, you know.
And I think this scratch right here, I think you did this one.
I probably threw something at you from across the stage.
Yeah, that one you threw something at.
Tell me
I
about
think-
the sticker.
No, the
Let
little
me see
thing
that
at the
up
top?
again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the sticker. This was on
Well, this-
forever.
Okay, that was actually paper put on there. And at first, I didn't want anybody drawing on my guitar, and then I
And so
went ahead.
this was a sticker, right?
No, and then we went ahead. John Stoddard, who God rest his soul, painted it on here with black paint, and you know a lot of it's already worn off, and I didn't replace it, but it's from back in the day. Originally, that was paper on the front, and then he went ahead and painted it on. Just kind of
And wasn't there a sticker on the back?
I'm still.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
I had a skateboard.
Yeah.
It's not a crime on it. That
No.
was one.
That's right.
So this is the original Telecaster. I always keep it. So I'm keeping it. Okay, so don't try to pawn it out. So someone asked us. Someone asked. Fred asked, was Michael not involved in this at all? No, he wasn't, and that's just not for a lack of wanting to keep him out. It just I don't believe he was involved with Broken Records at the time. So we were pretty much sticking to Broken Records. Fred also asked what kind of music we listen to these days, and honestly, for me, I honestly do. I listen to mostly rockabilly these days, and and early jazz musicians: Charlie Christian, Les Paul, Mary Ford, Wes Montgomery, John Hall. That's Eddie Cochran. You know, I mean, you got jazz, you know, rockabilly, but that's primarily what I'm listening to these days, enjoying and experimenting around with a little bit of, not going on a jazz obviously, but I'm working a little bit with jazz guitar, which at my merry age is not easy to do.
Yeah.
But I'm making it work. How about you? What are you listening to?
Well, I came before we got into the punk thing. I was into classic rock back in the day, so saw a lot of great bands, and so I'm always been into the blues, rock, classic rock. And then I love the Passion stuff, CDs of Worship, and some of the great stuff that's going on. So a little combination. I'll go from listening to a Black Crowes song.
I thought they were called the Blackhawks.
No, Black Crowes.
Oh, I was a
And then
sorry.
next thing I'll put on Lincoln Brewster or
Lincoln Rooster?
yeah, or who's the guy from
Lincoln
Josh and,
Rooster.
yeah. Anyway,
I'm looking at some
Yeah,
questions.
a little bit of everything.
Yeah, jazz and rockabilly. Yeah, well, they go together. That's what David said. David Gass said jazz and rockabilly. And that's what I like. I mean, Charlie Christian just floors me. I'd studied jazz in college, just studied it, the history of it, but I never, you know, we were playing at the Altar Boys at that time, and, you know, there was no way I was going to bring anything jazzy in. So now that I'm kind of getting into it, it's like a whole new world. It's very complicated.
Yeah.
You know, so, anyways, got any more questions here? I'm trying to see. Yeah, I know, Mike. You always try to get me into rockabilly. That's because I always thought rockabilly was just swing and didn't realize that it was a lot more than that. So, you know, I'm late to the party.